The rain outside had stopped. The city lights twinkled brighter now, a reflection of the renewed hope blooming within him. The weight of the decision hadn't completely lifted, but it felt lighter. The burden shared, the path illuminated by the love and support of those around him. He was ready to embrace the change, not alone, but surrounded by the warmth of human connection. Ready to face the future with courage, hope, and an unwavering belief in his artistic vision. He knew setbacks would come, but he was no longer facing them alone. The support he had garnered would be his strength, helping him navigate through the rough times and celebrate the victories that were sure to come. He was finally, truly ready. The taste of the now cold tea held no bitterness, only a sweetness born from the realization that he was not walking this path alone. He was supported, he was loved, he was ready. He was ready for his new life. The following day dawned gray and uncertain. He had spent the previous evening meticulously organizing his studio, a ritualistic act designed to quell the rising tide of anxiety. Each guitar meticulously cleaned, each keyboard carefully arranged, each manuscript meticulously stacked. These small actions were a tangible manifestation of his attempt to control the uncontrollable. But even the precise order of his workspace couldn't fully mask the tremor in his hands as he stared at the blank manuscript looming before him. This wasn't just about the studio or the potential for failure. This was about him, about confronting the ghost of his past failures, the whispers of self-doubt that had haunted him for years. The weight of expectation, both self-imposed and external, pressed down on him, a suffocating blanket of fear. He had always been a perfectionist, a trait that had served him well in his academic pursuits, but now threatened to paralyze him. The fear of falling short, of failing to live up to the potential he had glimpsed in his music was a constant, gnawing presence. He remembered the criticisms from the university, the condescending remarks from professors who questioned his vision, and the subtle dismissals from record companies that never offered a second glance at his work. These memories, buried deep, resurfaced now, amplified by the enormity of his decision. He had spent years suppressing these negative voices, building a wall of self-protection around his fragile creativity. But now, standing on the precipice of his dream, the wall felt flimsy, vulnerable, ready to crumble under the weight of his self-doubt. He walked to the window. The cityscape a blur of gray and brown. The city, usually a source of inspiration, felt oppressive, mirroring the claustrophobia inside him. He was trapped, not in a physical space, but in a prison of his own making, a prison built of fear and self-doubt. He was afraid to fail, not just because of the potential financial ruin, but because failure would confirm all the negative things he had told himself over the years. It would validate the critics, the doubters, the voices that whispered of inadequacy. He took a deep breath, the cold air stinging his lungs. He thought of his brother Brian's pragmatic advice, the reassurance in his steady voice. He recalled Amy's enthusiasm, her unwavering belief in his talent. He remembered his parents' acceptance, the weight of their unspoken hope. And he remembered Hank's confidence, the wisdom in his weathered eyes. These were not just supportive voices, they were anchors, grounding him in the storm of his anxieties. He realized that fear wasn't the enemy, it was a natural response, a primal instinct designed to protect him. The challenge wasn't to eliminate fear entirely, but to acknowledge it, understand it, and then work through it. He wasn't invincible, he would make mistakes, he might even fail, but failure wouldn't define him. It would be a learning experience, a stepping stone on his path, a chance to grow, to learn, to evolve. The fear was a testament to the importance of what he was undertaking. He was putting a great deal on the line, and his anxiety was a natural consequence of the magnitude of his gamble.